Okay, so we're looking at the next sort of special function, which are circles. Okay, so what I've got is a circle in blue, and the line from the center to the outside is called the radius, and I'm going to just call it the letter R. Okay, and the formula for a circle is x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Okay, so anytime you have that relationship, you've got a circle. Okay, now the center is going to be at 0, 0, and the radius is at r. Okay, so that's the basic circle. So let's have a look at some easy examples. So in this particular question here, the question's over here. So in these particular ones, what's the center and what's the radius of the following circle? So I'll do the first one with you. So the center is at 0, 0, and the radius, the square root of 9 equals 3. So the radius is 3, because this number here is r squared. So the radius is not 9, the radius is actually 3. So have a go at the second one, and when you're ready, come back live. Okay, so next one we've got 0, 0, and the square root of 4 equals 2. So if you're going to sketch it, just draw a circle with the center at 0, 0, and the radius is 3, so it's 3 minus 3, 3 minus 3. So there's your sketch. In the next one, just draw a circle again. Okay, so the center is at 0, 0, the radius is 2, so it's 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2. So hopefully your sketching is a bit better than that. First one was okay, second one's a bit dodge. Okay, come across when you're ready. Okay, so we can change, rather than having the center at 0, 0, we can change it, okay, by putting x and y in brackets. So the back end is still the same, that doesn't change. But what we can do is we have numbers in brackets. So what happens is we take the opposite number. So if it's minus a, the center is a and b, and the radius is still r. So what happens is, instead of the center being at 0, 0, we've moved it to a comma b, and we're going to go r each way. So for instance, we're going to go r this way, r that way, r that way, and r that way. Okay, so this value here, if it starts at a and adds r, so it's going to be a plus r, this value will be a minus r, this value will be b plus r, and this value will be b minus r. Okay, so once you got the center, you just add the radius in all the directions. Okay, so let's have a look. So copy that and come across. Okay, so let's have a look at an example. In 10 core, it's not going to be super hard. The 10As have to do a bit harder, but 10 core is just straightforward. So take the number 1 and you take the opposite, so it's minus 1. Take the number minus 2 and take the opposite, which is 2. And the radius is the square root of 16, so the radius is 4. So how do you get the side values? I'm going to call them the extreme values. So we're going to go take the x number, so we're going to go minus 1 plus 4, minus 1 plus 4 equals 3, minus 1 minus 4. So it's going to, x is going to go from 3 to minus 5, and the y values will be 2, so it's going to be 2 plus 4 is 6, 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Okay, now this has to be done pretty neatly, so my number's going to go over the top, so we've got to go in the x direction. I've got to go all the way across to minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So minus 5, minus 1, 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 to minus 5, and the extra y direction has to be minus 2 to 6. But these things have to be pretty even. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. And the center is minus 1, 2, so I need to put those numbers in. So not a great sketch, but minus 1, 2 is the center, and then that one and that one is the extreme, and that one is the extreme, and then just join up the outsides. And you have your center, you have your circle. Okay, let's have a look at the next example. Okay, so let's have a go. Try this one yourself and then do your sketch. Okay, so pause, do the extremes will tell you how wide the scale's going to be, and see how you go. Okay, so you're back, you may have had a go. Okay, so the centre is 1 minus 1. The radius is the square root of 1, which is 1. So we're going to go, for the x extremes, 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0, so 2 and 0. Excuse me. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. So in the x's, I need to go from 0 to 2. And in the y's, I have to go from 0 to minus 2. Okay, so let's just join them up together. So the centre is 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1, I forgot to put in my labels, y and x. Did I do that? Yep, I did my labels on the last one. Okay, so the centre is minus 1, 1, and then cross, across, up, and down, and then join the outsides. There's your circle. Okay, and I think that might be the last one. So there'll be a worksheet on Moodle. Circles are good fun. See ya.